When the lights are off, you can't do anything. You can't teach with the PowerPoint. There's nothing that you can do unless you come out with the students and then do some summative assessment, you know. So what we are saying is that we have had some long-term contracts with IPPs. That is wrong. If you want to get efficiency from IPPs, don't sign long contracts with them. We also have some capacities that we are paying for when there are not even production on some of these. We have to look at that. When we stop these gaps, we can save money to build another dam. Look at what Magufuli did in Tanzania. You know, he raised some money and then built a new dam that they are using now. And you know how he did it? Instead of celebrating the Independence Day every year, he cut it off and said, I will save the money to build something that we all need. That is what the introspective thing we need to take, to look at our needs. Power is a major need. And we should not politicize with it in any way. We should find a long-term solution for how we can sustainably contain the power, because without it, we can't have institutions working. We can't have the manufacturing we want to work in. President Mahama is bringing 24/7 economy. Well, without electricity, we can't have that. 24-hour economy. We need electricity for everything. And you can see that even in Accra, my friend, drive around Accra in the evening, street lights is also missing. So I don't know how we're planning for our lives. Like I said from the beginning, I'm just going to cut it short. Without planning, everything is left to chance. Our life will be like a lottery. Let's seal the holes in it. The long contract for the IPPs, the power, you know, capacities that we are paying for when they are not even production for it, the old plants that we are not replacing because we have not practiced scheduled maintenance. And because of that, we have a lot of these plants blowing. All these people who are in charge of these ministries should account, and the president should respond to Ghanaians.
Professor Ocansey, I thank you very much for this. And Professor Jampo, in 20 seconds. Yes.
In all this, I think the regulator, the PURC, the PURC must be seen to be working. We are tired of the PURC and its letter writings. We should move beyond letter writing to cracking the whip, especially not on ECG, but on GRIDCO. ECG can only sell the power that it gets. But if GRIDCO is not supplying, we should also be cracking the whip on them. And so PURC, you should be up and doing.
Can I
thank you. Now, so in calling on GRIDCO, obviously that brings up the financial consideration
can I say something
about. I know you're running out.
Council. But he said to be tight.
I appreciate it. Council.
Oh, come on. No. Can I say something?
So we want to say thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
It is erroneous to think that politicians do not feel the thing everyone is feeling. Politicians feel it.
And I'm sure you also feel it, and you said it.
We all feel it. They all live.
Professor Alfred Jampo is a professor of political science.
That's a misconception.
Thank you very much. No, your microphones are off, actually. Your microphones are off. Professor Alfred Jampo, thank you very much. Is a professor of political. No, we are done. A professor of political science at the University of Ghana, Legon. Professor Alfred Jampo, thank you very much. Also, thank you to you, Lawyer Kingsley Amwakwa Buedu. He's a communications team member of the NPP. He's a private legal practitioner. Mama Yaga, thank you. Mama Yaga is the member of parliament for the Boko Central Constituency. He's a private legal practitioner as well. Professor Jampo. Also to you, Professor Enoch Enchi, thank you very much for joining us. And congratulations on your book, The Ghana's Grassroots Democracy, The Suffering Answers from Delegates, Candidate Spiritism and Renouncing Citizenship. Thank you so much. Professor Bafo Ajimendia as well, former United Nations Governance Advisor and Governance Expert, thank you. Bobby Bansing, private legal practitioner, thank you very much as well for joining us. On behalf of the rest of the team, I want to say thank you very much for joining us here on Key Point. I am Alfred Ocansey, and I was clothed by Willis Clothing Empire. You can find them on social media, Willis Clothing Empire. My name is Alfred Ocansey. Have a great weekend.